Okay, hi. Is this the worst time ever in terms of lighting for me to press record? Or is it kind of, well, okay, there's no question to it. Welcome back to my channel, to this hot mess that is me and my channel. Hi guys, I love ya. We're back. I took a couple days off. I have so much to fill you in on, and I feel like there's so much going on, and soon I will get to tell you everything. Thank you for holding tight. I feel like that's such like an old school YouTuber thing where it's like, guys, big announcement. Can't tell you that yet though. I'm not allowed, like one of those. Remember when that was like all the rage? I feel like every YouTuber was dropping that left and right. Maybe that was back in the heyday though, when people like had book announcements and brand deal announcements, and there was like more going on and dropping exclusively here on YouTube. But this is real, and this is cool, and I'm excited to share with you. That being said, hi, here we are. I mentioned that I was going to do a Costco video. And in fact, I did go to Costco last week, and I'm here to fill you in on all things going on at Costco right now for those who are interested. If you're not a Costco shopper, it's still possibly a little bit interesting, so stick around. How's that for a tease? All right, so I filmed very little in the actual store. Shocker, she hates filming in store. But I will go ahead and give you a fun little tease of what it was like. But I did want to mention, I went last week, which was January, we're still in January, and I feel like we're just in between seasons right now. That goes for like clothing, that goes for like home goods, everywhere. I feel like all stores were like in between seasons and everyone's confused and no one really knows what's going on. And I really saw that reflected at Costco. I think that they're trying to get rid of the winter stuff. So let me just tell you, there's some killer sales on blankets and jackets. So if you want to get in on that, now is the time, and I will talk about some of my purchases, including my favorite blanket of all time. Yes, I went back and got another because it was on super sale, could not resist. And the only other thing that I really noticed is that they have a lot of furniture right now. I don't know, that seems very random for this in-between season, but the furniture is out and it is strong. So if you are in need of like, I saw a lot of consoles, I saw a lot of TVs, not necessarily furniture, but like a lot of living room stuff and a lot of mattresses. My mom and I were taken aback by the amount of mattresses, like full-size mattresses in store that they're carrying right now. I personally would probably buy it online. If you're a Costco member, I believe you get like free shipping. Don't quote me on that. That's secondhand information that I recently asked my neighbor about because she also had gotten one of the blankets that I purchased, but she got it in a different print that I was interested in, and I am crazy and I might actually go online and buy yet another blanket. We really don't need any more blankets, but my obsession is real. Anyways, yeah, so much furniture, and then these in between stages, like I said, they have the winter stuff on super sale, but now they're bringing in, I was gonna say like summer stuff, but I think it's more of a spring type thing. Here, spring and summer kind of bleed into each other, but a lot of outdoor stuff. And so I noticed they had a lot of soil, they had a lot of plants, they had a lot of like hoses, all sorts of outdoor stuff. And with that, my friends, let me just say, I noticed, as we are noticing literally everywhere in all stores, specifically grocery stores, I guess that's where we feel it the most, the inflation, the prices being raised is like so disheartening, and it's so obvious. And at Costco, unfortunately, I noticed that just the same. And the reason why I noticed, because sometimes I'm not the best at picking out things and being mindful of prices. I'm trying to be better as I get older and be more responsible, and like really pay more attention to what you're getting in terms of bang for your buck, amount, ounces, all that stuff. I'm really trying, I'm trying. But I noticed the plants that they had out, which, by the way, I'm like reverse. The two plants that I have bought from Costco are still thriving, and I'm not gonna give myself credit for that. Like, they were just great quality, which you never know when you get at big box stores when you get plants. You just like, you kind of don't know. But I kind of am like a big advocate, at least from my experience, the 2 plants that I have of plants from Costco. But that's where I noticed the price increases, because I believe the last time I was there, and you might be able to check me on this in one of my last Costco videos, which it's been a while. I believe I purchased plants there because they were like pretty inexpensive. We're talking, I want to say probably between $16.99, and the highest I probably would have gone was like a 24 for like, let's say an 8-inch. And I noticed they had some on stairs. They had some really great looking plants, but they were in the high 20s, and I was just not about to drop that for a new plant. I don't really need another plant, but I'm just saying, I noticed the price increase. So with all of that being said, I was a little underwhelmed by what they had going on there, because they are in fact transitioning from one season to another. Also, total disappointment. I was excited to see what kind of Valentine's Day stuff they might have going on. If you saw my Target haul, I think I got to Target a little bit too soon, and was also sad that there wasn't more stuff, although I've been seeing influencers posting stuff more recently. So I've got to get back to Target. If you want to go with me, let me know and check that out. But I did notice the only real stuff that they had in terms of Valentine's Day at Costco was chocolate. Lots and lots of chocolate. I didn't even really go over into that section. Not a chocolate gal, but if you need to get yourself some candy for the holiday, maybe it's worth checking out. All right, kicking it over to a very short little clips of my mom and I in Costco, and then I will be back to let you know what we did in fact get. It's happening. It's happening.
They last 1 year? How's that possible?
I don't know, but look how expensive they are. Why does this bring me so much joy?
So fun. For days.
Oh my God, but also, oh my God. The only thing in the basket. Still the best price in town. Ma'am, the ladies' dressing room is to the side. That's cute.
Very cute.
There you have it, some real good, high quality vlogging. We did have a really good time, and like when I go there, I like make my mom go up and down every single aisle. Even if it's an aisle I know that we don't need anything from, I take my Costco experience very seriously. So we ended up getting a good amount of stuff, mostly in the food department. We split the bill, and we had a $60 off coupon, or like, I think because we signed up for a new Costco card, somehow we got a kickback. I can't quite remember, but we've been holding on to this gift card for a while. So we did a pretty good job, and I will share all the prices with you. First up, the main reason we went there is because, like I mentioned before, I am like a fangirl for these Pendleton blankets, specifically the Sherpa blankets. I've talked about it so many times. I mean, it's like ridiculous. I think I put it in a favorites of the month. I put it in a Costco video. Any chance I get to talk about it, I will. And what's so funny, like I said, like the more I mention it to people in my life, the more I realize everyone else has one too, and everyone else is obsessed with one. They were on super duper duper sale. Reason why we went there is because I saw that they were on super sale. A friend of mine had sent me the link and was like, whoa, girl, get yourself to Costco. I was like, yes, because we keep the king size one on our bed, but we every night yank it out here to bring it to the couch because we love snuggling under it. Corny loves it, and it was getting a little bit ridiculous going back and forth. We have other blankets, mind you. I should get a kickback for this. I really should. I'll leave a link below. We have other blankets, but it is the blanket. In fact, I'm gonna turn you. It's worth it. It's worth it. Here she is in our new same exact print. They have tons of prints of these, but that is the Sherpa blanket. And oh, look how like chubbers my finger looks cute. Okay. That's the exact same print that we have, but it's in a queen as opposed to a king. They have some other really great prints and colors, but the majority of them were like blue based, and we just don't have blue in our home, and so it just really wouldn't work with our flow. So I was like, you know what, I'll just get the same exact one because we love it so much, but again, in the queen size. And the queen, that queen, she was on sale for $19.97. She was cheaper than the twin. I don't know why, she was just discounted cheaper than the twin, and she has everything. I've washed that blanket so many times, the king size one. It still keeps. It's just so comfy, so fabulous, and I just personally love the aesthetic of it. I'm so excited. Run, run, run now. They had a lot of them, like a lot of them as you saw in the clip. So if you can get yourself there, great gifts too. Like, I can't speak highly enough about this blanket. Who have I become? I don't know, but there you go. Of course, as you saw, we got the vodka, which is a dupe for Tito's. It is huge and it is $13.99. I can't confirm this, but there's always this talk that like the same manufacturers that make the Tito's then also make this. They just bottle it in a different bottle, so you're getting the same quality. Is that true? If you work in the liquor world, let us know down below. What else? I don't know what Free Country is, but Free Country only cost us $14.99. What is Free Country? Oh, Free Country is the zip up fleece that my mom got, which is actually so stinking cute. I have so many of those kind of things, so I didn't need it. But mom was so cold that I was like, come on, let's just go look and see what they got. You can always use one of these. It's great to walk the dog in. And that white one was just so stinking cute on her. And it was almost like you can kind of dress it up because it kind of looked like a faux furry moment. So anyways, yeah, she wore that around Costco the whole time with the tag sticking out, and people were very confused. But Free Country, $14.99, love that. Of course, we went for the toilet paper. We always kind of like splurge for the Charmin because Jeff is very like particular when it comes to toilet paper, as I'm sure many of your partners are. I could care less. I could use the cheapest of the cheap, but we went for the Charmin, which was $26.49 for a giant pack, which if you go to CVS and just get like a normal like 6-pack or 12-pack, it's so expensive, so it really is worth going to Costco for that. I eat frozen blueberries all the time. Like every morning I put them in a smoothie or I put them in my protein powder, and to be able to get organic frozen blueberries in a giant thing, and I'll try to like leave the links actually down below if you want to see exactly what brands I'm talking about, was $8.49. Then we got, right now they are having great fresh fruit there. I'm always weary about, this is just my own thing, like buying fresh fruit. Even like Trader Joe's, I get weary about like, I don't know, I'm weird about my produce. I get nervous about the quality of it. I think that's an irrational fear, if I'm being quite honest. I also get like the fruit cleaner, the fruit and veggie cleaner. So in theory, it should be fine, but my mom swore by these blueberries. So we got fresh organic blueberries. Each were in a big, big tub, $7.99. Okay, a great deal. I will try to find a picture and insert it here. We use Method like house spray. It's just the general cleaner. I like the brand Method. I think it's great. They sell it at Target. They sell it at Ralph's. I think they sell it at Whole Foods. We tend to kind of try to go the more organic route or like less chemically route when it comes to home cleaning stuff. Not always practical, not always possible, but when we can, we do. Method is a great solution because I do feel like their price points in general are like fairly accessible. They had 3 of those house sprays. Like, go now if you need cleaning supplies. They had 3 of them, 3 different scents, for $8.49. It was like a packet of 3, which is nuts because I feel like typically speaking, one of them would cost around that much. So I felt like that was like the biggest score of all. Mom got some gluten-free vegan ice cream sandwiches that she was really excited about. But let's talk about my favorite thing. When I go there, I can't not get it. And it's this like frozen veggie roasted bag. I'm gonna insert a picture right here. This right here, my friends. I'm a terrible cook. Terrible. I don't enjoy it. I don't find joy in it. Like I don't want to learn how to be better, if I'm being quite honest. Like, it's just not for me. Many things I'm good at, many things I enjoy. That is just, it ain't it for me. But I crave, want, and need vegetables all the time. And I was just telling Jeff this. I'm really bad at shopping fresh vegetables because I either buy too much and then a lot of them go to waste, or I don't buy enough because I don't want to waste. And then by the end of the week, when it's time, before we like go shopping again, I'm like out of fresh vegetables and I just like don't have veggies to eat, and I'm very like particular. I need to have veggies at least once a day, but I really try to have it for lunch and dinner. Okay, you're learning all my idiosyncrasies. If you got this far, good for you. You're adorable. So anyways, this is such a great mix. It is, I do think it has like a little bit of olive oil, and it has a little bit of seasoning in it. And it has Brussels sprouts, it has onions, it has bell peppers. It's just a delightful mix, and it's so freaking easy. You can microwave it, but I just put it on the stove top and put a little thing over it to steam it out a little bit. And it is just wonderful, and it's huge, and it lasts forever, and it's just like the perfect solution for me in terms of getting my veggies in a delicious way. Oh, there's mushrooms in there too. So looking at this is the roasted veggie bag, $14.99. I'm telling you, this thing lasts forever. It's wonderful. I do it with like lentil pasta. If you ever want to see me cook a dinner with me sometime, we definitely should do that. Again, terrible cook, but I do feel like I generally cook relatively healthy, and typically it's a vegetarian or vegan meal. So anyways, if you're looking for like a veggie solution, throw this in your freezer and it will definitely get you what you need. I don't know what this is, but it was $6.99. I bet it's great. Oh, pomegranate juice. Jeff drinks pomegranate juice in a smoothie every day. Pomegranate juice is so expensive. It's so expensive. It's one of the more expensive things we get on a weekly basis. They have the brand Pom there for a pretty good price, and it's really big, but then they have an offshoot brand of it, and it is 64 ounces for $6.69, and it doesn't expire for a long time. So if you're in need of pomegranate juice, it's a great place to grab it. And last but not least, avocado spray. We use like, you know, instead of using like Pam or whatever, we like avocado spray. It seems to cook well, it lasts us pretty long, but again, those like spray on things are usually pretty expensive, and so this is a 2-pack. Wonder if it says the ounce. I don't know, they're pretty big. 2-pack for $12.79. So there you go. That is my breakdown of what we got at Costco. Again, we have the gift card, so that helped bring the price down. But overall, I think we did pretty good. In terms of clothes, I think my mom scored the best. They had some fun looking like pajamas. But again, they're in between seasons right now. If you do need to get like a full-on parka, which I think my mom at one point in time got one from there, and I did too, like years ago. Now's a good time because those are on sale and they're always really good quality. But in between season, I'll be interested to go back in a couple of months as the spring stuff comes in. I think that's gonna kind of be my jam. So there you go, that was my very unofficial random breakdown of what was going on at Costco and my suggestions of my favorite. If you happen to be over there, I cannot tell you how much I love that Pendleton blanket and those roasted veggies. Those are my top 2. And the vodka, I mean, you can't beat that. So run. Let me know if there's anything over there, or on my list rather, that you guys use on a frequent basis, or at least have tried before and really like, or if there's something that I'm missing that is like a staple for you. I saw this one girl, she literally, was she a teen? She might have been a teenager or like early 20s. She like ran past me to the freezer section, and she was so stoked. She grabbed this bag and she was like, turned to her mom. She's like, yes, they're always out of these. And of course I was like, Mom, I have to see what this cool girl is talking about. And it was chocolate covered frozen strawberries. I didn't end up getting it because it was like milk chocolate, which isn't really my jam, but I feel like that's something that was like in her go-to staples, and maybe they don't have all the time. So if you're interested in that, apparently they have them right now. So go, go, go. Love you guys so much. Looking forward to this week for you, and then kicking off next week. We got a lot going on, so stay tuned. Thanks for always going on this random ride with me. Just wouldn't have it any other way. I adore you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.